This conference will now be recorded.
Hi Anju, hi Lakshmi, good morning. This is Jitendra.
Hi Lakshmi, hi Jitendra.
Hi Anju. Hi Lakshmi, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Hello, Jitender.
Hi Lakshmi, can you? Yeah, I can hear you, Lakshmi.
Yeah, that's okay. Is the Anju joined?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Lakshmi, I
So
am.
yeah, Anju. Yeah, we can start
Okay,
now, Anju.
okay,
Yeah, Anju,
okay.
thanks for all your efforts. So
Yeah,
we are in now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
So let us
changed.
start.
I changed them. That's why they sent the link. Otherwise, they won't send today. I think so.
Okay.
Seriously. Okay.
you spoke to them.
They are not serious. They are not serious guy actually. So yeah, Anju, we can start now.
Yeah.
Yeah. హలో మామయ్య మామయ్య నేను ఒక్క గంట తర్వాత ఫోన్ చేస్తాను నేను మీటింగ్లో ఉన్నా
So yesterday we were discussing about the PS command, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So PS, we have an option called U option.
Okay.
U will show you all a bit more options. Um, Compared to A, it will show you some more options here. So the first field is for the user, in the sense which user has started that particular process, and the second field is the PID, process ID, and the third field is a CPU usage in a percentage. So it says how much CPU is been using for that particular process, and the fourth field is memory, how much percentage of memory is been using by that particular process, and its virtual memory size, the VSZ, and the next one is RSS, it's residential memory, and next one is a terminal, and the status of the process, and the starting time of the process, um, and the current running time. It will be in a microseconds, so we'll not be able to see that time. And the last one is a command, which command or which process, the process name. Okay. So when
Yeah.
I say,
And Anju, and one more thing,
yeah,
in generally when you are working on the Linux, let's say Apache is there, and inside Apache Tomcat will install one more software, because Apache Tomcat will be used as Apache Tomcat. Apache it will act as a container. So if you want to check the process, give a command ps-aef, right? A
PSA,
pipeline grep type. Yeah.
yeah,
What is that -aef?
EF you're talking about?
I mean, PS-AEF pipeline grep Tomcat will give that, right, to check the process of the Tomcat, whether the Tomcat is running or not. In that
Okay.
PS-AEF, what is the -AEF?
Normally we'll use PS space, hyphen is not required. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
use
PS.
uh,
Yeah, okay, okay. What is
only,
the use of that AF?
you mean this one, PS
Yeah,
A
AEF, EF.
E.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Man, PS. 1 second. E basically will select all the processes.
Okay. Will list the all the
Uh,
processes.
yeah, and the F do full format listing. This option can be combined with many other Unix style options to add additional columns. It also causes the command arguments to be printed when used with the -L.
Okay,
So
okay.
I haven't used. I use this command only, -aux. I mean PSAUX.
Okay, okay. But basically, when you are working with the Apache Tomcat and the Sandal to check the process of that, we'll give the PS AEF on pipeline, which process with the grep Tomcat. The use, that's why I asked. Yeah.
We
And one
can
more
see
thing,
that.
I have one more doubt. Yesterday in permissions,
Uh-huh.
let's say somebody comes and tell that give the permissions of execute permissions, they will tell, and you should take care of about only the owner permissions. Otherwise need to check, need to care about group permissions also.
No, no, only owner permission is fine.
Okay, okay, okay. And the
And
group
even
permissions
again
you can keep it
depends.
as a default, right?
Group permission, that is what. Even again depends. If you want to provide that for many users, if in the group there are many users and
Let's say I will tell an example. I will give a execute permissions for the file for the I don't want to give execute permissions for the group. And if I want to execute that file, because already owner has the execute permissions for the file, it will execute, right? If the group don't doesn't have the execute permissions.
The owner can execute, but for the group people, we have to provide the execute permission for the group field.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So what I
yeah,
understood from this PS-EF, it will
Yeah.
show you more detail about that command. Like
okay, okay,
you can see here, right? User is equal to root, which user is running that, and which shell they have used on which terminal. All this information you can see here.
okay,
That
okay,
is what this PS does. But when we use only
okay,
just PS command, it will show you only the command
Mm.
name, right?
okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. And there is another option called PSX option, which will show you all the background process, including background process
Okay,
in the sense which is not running on the terminal. So how you can identify which are all running in the background? You can see here there's a question mark instead of terminal number. There you can see one process is running on TTY1 terminal, the first terminal,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of question marks. So wherever the question mark you can see, those are running in the background, which means they are not running on the terminal. So
okay,
X
okay,
is used for seeing the background process. Okay, so you can say ESAUX, all the combination. It will give you a long output. But when I say PSX, pipeless, yeah, there are few options, few fields you can see here. One is process ID, terminal field, status, the running time, and the command. So these all are running in the backend. Okay. So when you say PS hyphen AUX pipeless, you can see this is our the first process, system D, right? This is our first process, which is uh, this will be created the first one. I mean, the first process is created in your Linux box, and that process will be created all other sub process. So always for the system D, the PID will be one. Okay,
okay.
and we have another command called top command, which will show you the process information in live. So here you can see the load average, the task, CPU usage, and memory information, swap information. Okay.
And Anju, one more thing, please try to give more input. I mean, more comfortable on scripting. That's only required. Isn't all. Uh,
Yeah, sure, sure. So next we'll be starting about the script related.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So have you heard about the cut command?
Yes. Yeah, Sanju.
it, it's used for cutting the particular field, right?
Yeah.
So we can use cut like when we say in the cat etc password file, we have totally 7 fields. So you can see here this is the first field, second field, third field, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So all the fields are separated by colon, right?
Next.
So we can use a cut command for cutting the fields. Let's say when I say cut minus D, and we have to say delimiter as a colon here, and minus F is an option for cutting the field. So I want to cut the first field.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, Lakshmi. Hi, Lakshmi. Hi, Lakshmi. Can you hear me? Anju, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jitendra.
Okay. Yeah, something is wrong with
I
that.
think he
Hi,
lost.
Lakshmi. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hi, Lakshmi.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear?
Okay, Lakshmi. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes. This is the cut command.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just cutting the first field of the password file. I can say the file name here after that. I'll say /etc password ready. So it will cut all the first field of the from the file. So when I say
What is the day?
F2, yeah, Lakshmi,
Hello. What is hyphen D? And F2, I know that field 1, field 2, field 3. What
yeah,
is a hyphen D?
D is the delimiter.
Delimiter. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, please go.
From which one you want to cut, right? That field we have to.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Please continue.
Yeah. Same way we can say 3 until 7. So totally 7 fields are there. This is the last field. So when I say 8, there is no field. Okay. But we have a command called df minus h, which will show you your current.
Anju, I have a question here related to cut
Yeah.
command.
Yeah.
Suppose I want to cut the rightmost. So now we are cutting from the left side, right? Suppose I want to cut from the right hand side, the last field actually from the right hand side. Can you please open etc password?
Yeah.
So there may be a case that in a particular file there may be in some line 5 column 5 field, and in some we have 6 field, or some in some we have 8 fields. So I want to capture the last field actually from the right hand side. So how to do with the cut command?
In the sense you want to cut. Now this is a first field, right?
Yes, no, so, this is constant, right? It is very consistent. We have 7 field in all the line, right? But there may be case in some line we have 5 field, in some line we have 6, in some we have 7. So I want to cut the latest one actually, the right hand side, the latest field, the last field, like bin
Mm,
bash. So instead of doing the cut from the left hand side, I want to cut it from the right hand side.
in the sense, I didn't get right hand in the sense you are talking about this one, right? This side.
Cut this is field one, right? From the left, that
Yeah.
is field one from the left hand side, right?
Yeah.
But
So it is
I
cut
want
from
to
this side.
capture bin bash from right hand side.
So you want to cut from here, right?
Yeah, yeah, from right hand side.
Uh-huh. I think that is not possible because it always cut from the left hand side.
But actually, I have requirement actually in my script. I have to write a script, and the file is not consistent. In some line we have 5 field, in some I have 6 field, in some I have 7 field. But I want to capture the rightmost. So is it not possible?
So
So I
you,
have an idea, Anju. I have an idea for that one. Think it's first you need to write a script for to know the number of the fields. How many fields are there in the per line? Once you know the rough field, you can is there any possibility in using functions or something, we can get the last field using script and we can use the last field element in the cut command. First, you need to get the
but
number of fields in the element.
yeah,
After
this
you need
has
a script.
totally 7 fields, right? So
Yeah, that you should.
five,
You are calculating it is manually, right? And you should
yeah,
do
correct.
it on script. Yeah. If you do that, if you are able to get the last element in the line, then it's possible.
So even if I say yeah, you are correct. Even I know it's 7 fields by uh, manually I
Manually, you are
counted.
calculating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if
So
it should
I
count
know
for the script.
when I say 7, it will give me the last one.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, right.
yeah. But if it is not consistent,
Yeah.
but I want
Yeah.
last one, right? How
Always
to
this
do?
is not a constant. Sometimes the lines also make it extended. So how to get the last bit? That's the point.
Last field. I think cut cannot do that. We have to go with awk command, something like
Bingo.
that.
I think so.
But with the awk, actually, we have the same issue, right? Because if we do the awk command, the field I want maybe in some line it is on the fifth location, in some line it is on the seventh location, or in some line it will be in the it will be on eighth location. But I want the last one, last
Mhm.
most from the right hand side.
Last one. Have you tried with awk command? The same thing?
Yeah, same. Yeah, we can. I can try. I have already tried actually. So, but the same situation, right? Because if I want to, if I print the number line number 5, right?
Uh-huh.
So it will print the line number 5. In some line it is, but the field I want, in some line it is on the fifth location, in some it is on the seventh location. But I want the rightmost.
Mhm. Let me
Rightmost, or
check.
some cases maybe six actually. So it all depends on the requirement, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to cut from the right hand side instead of from the left hand side. That is my question.
Yeah, understood. Have you heard that? Is it possible using the cut command? Any work like, is it possible? Or awk, I
No,
think.
no. I tried actually, but I was not able to do it. That's why I'm
Mhm.
asking from you.
So let me check. I'm not sure about that. I need to check with the awk or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
please check and let us know. It will be a great help actually. So.
Sure, sure.
You catch in that. So
But the cut command, there are some limitations, right? We cannot do many things using the cut command. For
Mm-hmm.
example, when I say df minus h, is a command which will give you the partition information. And if you, there are
Yes.
different fields in this command, like this is a first field, second field, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So even if I try to cut the fields from this df-h command, the cut command will not be able to do that properly, right? So here we can say the delimiter as space. So giving the space, we can use a double quote, and you can say the field, and you can say the, yeah, that's all enough. So I got the first field now. But when I try to cut the
Can't you use
second field,
colon here? Can't you use colon?
are you talking about double quote?
Delimiter.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
for space. Space I mentioned as a delimiter. So in between all the fields, there is space, right? So in between all the lines, there is a space. So I have mentioned here delimiter as a space.
Okay, okay, okay.
Is it clear, Jitendra?
Yeah, it is clear. Yes.
Lakshmi?
I mean, yeah, in the previous cut command, the delimiter is colon, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But here we have used space as delimiter.
Okay, okay.
Understood, Lakshmi?
Yes, yes, understood.
I think Lakshmi did not understand, right?
No, 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 I got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay. So when I say 2 here, we haven't get anything because space, there might be a lot of difference in the sense, for this line the space is different, for this line the space is different. So the cut cannot understand like how many spaces we have to provide to get the next field, right? So cut is getting confused here. So when I'll say 4 here, still we are not getting anything. 6. So cut is unable to provide the actual output. I mean, right. So when I say minus F9, we got something like 61%. So
Yeah.
it is not cutting accurately, right? It is not able to cut, it is not able to understand the spaces. So for that, we can use the awk command. So when I say awk, yeah. So pattern scanning and processing language. So I'll show you one simple example using the awk command. When I say df-h, we can say df-h pipe awk. We can say colon. Yeah. When I say 2 here, it'll give you the second. When I say 3 here. So awk is giving the actual output, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So an awk can cut properly.
Yeah.
Okay. So next I'll show you one simple command with awk command. We can say awk. I want to print a message using the awk command. So we can say print welcome to awk command. Now you can see that cursor is blinking and staying in without getting the shell. So we have to say enter again. It will print. So still we haven't get. So we have to, whenever you say enter, it will be keep on displaying that
Control
message.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
clear?
yeah, it's clear.
Uh, so here,
Anju, I have a doubt. It's running in my mind.
yeah.
In cut command,
Hi Anju.
we have used the single quotes in one command, and we have used the colon in one command. So, what is the difference exactly? Even if you use the colon also, there is a space. The space removed automatically. Even if you use the double quotes also, the space is removed.
Uh,
So hi Anju. So yeah.
yeah, tell me.
No, no. Go
You
ahead,
got my
please.
point? Did you get my point?
Mm, no,
Yeah, can you please
can you tell me
comment?
again?
Yeah, can you type the history? Clear the screen and type the history.
Jitendra,
Hello.
can you explain what Lakshmi said, because I am not able to hear his voice clearly.
Yeah,
Okay. Can
are
you
you able
please,
to see
Lakshmi?
that
Can you
now?
please? Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
can. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Lakshmi.
My question is, Anju explained the two cut commands, right?
Yeah,
Hello. Didn't
yeah.
that? Yeah, in
Yeah,
two
yeah.
commands,
Yeah, we can hear you,
we use
Anju.
the delimit.
Lakshmi. Yeah.
Yeah, we use the delimit. We have used the delimiter, two delimiters. One is colon, and the other one is the double quotes.
The
So
space.
what is the difference? Yeah, double quotes means space. Even colon also it removes the space only, right? What is the main difference?
No, no, colon did not remove the space. Colon, when I provide the colon, okay.
Can you
When we
give
say
the
cat,
command
it
to
is
again?
password defined. What here all the fields, 7 fields are separated by colon, right?
Okay, okay, okay. I
First
got it.
field is name. After the name, they used a delimiter as colon
Delimit.
here, and there is a password pointer is here again X, and again colon, and the user ID, group ID, and there is a empty field which is used for the putting the comments, but they haven't put any comments here, so that is the reason it's a blank. And here this is a home directory of that user, and the last field is the shell of that user. So all the fields are separated by the colon. So we have used in a cut command delimiter as colon here. Okay,
Okay.
so when I say slash as a delimiter, how many fields are there? Can you tell me? The Jitendra user you can see here. So when I used
Yes.
slash as a delimiter, how many fields are there? Can you tell me, Lakshmi?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fields are there.
So you mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fields, right?
No,
So when I
I
used
did not
slash
see
as a delimiter, this will be considered as the
slash
first
as a
field.
delimiter.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Till
This
here
will be
what?
considered as still 1, 2,
Yeah, two,
3, 4, 5.
three,
5. Yeah.
four, 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
And
what we said.
hyphen by F1. You can give the hyphen F1.
yeah.
F1 pipeline.
Sorry.
Pipeline. Yeah, you should forget the yeah. ETC host. Sorry, ETC passwords or whatever. Okay, I got it. I got a clear idea.
Oh,
Yes. But that depends on delimiter.
yeah.
I
Is
mean,
it
cut
clear?
command is completely depends on delimiter. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
Cut
is.
clear.
command we can use for cutting the fields by using the delimiter.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay.
So, got it.
And I have a question related to the awk, Anju. So you
Ah,
explained that we can print the line with the awk. So where we
yeah.
can use actually? What is the use of that?
Which one? Which one in awk? Which one you're talking about, Jitendra?
So you explained that we can print the line, right? With the awk command, print the entire like echo, right? You explained that when we are entering the previous
No,
command actually which you explained.
just printing, right? Just printing that.
Awk. Yeah, just printing. Yes, yes. So what is the use of this one actually? Where we can use this?
Uh, this one. This one we can put again inside, mm, this I'm not sure where we can use. Let's see that if some more options will be there, so we can put inside and we can do some other purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll show you
That
some
is
more
good to know
options.
actually. Yeah.
You'll get an idea.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
So I'll just create a manually a file, then we'll start doing all the experiments. So let me create a file using the cat command, my file, and here I'll say this is mm, first and second, third line, fourth line. So just 4 lines I have created.
Okay.
Control D. Now I'll say awk uh, print dollar
Mhm.
0 my file. So 0, it will give you everything, right? So instead of 0, when I say 1, it will give you the first line, 2, the second line.
Okay.
So by default, it will take delimiter as
So zero means okay.
uh, the what we can say the space. So in the password case, if I want to cut uh, in a password file, even if we want to define the delimiter, you can use, there is an option called -f, and you can say which field you want to
Mhm.
cut. $1. Any mistake I have done?
Yes,
Okay,
space is
space. Yeah. So cut, we used -d option for putting specifying the delimiter. In awk, we can use -f option for specifying the delimiter.
delimiter. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Anju.
Yeah, Lakshmi.
Hello.
Yeah, Lakshmi. Can you hear me?
Cat command. With, yeah, yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
The cat command is used to create the file, and at the same time, it will open the file also, right? To write the content.
Yeah.
And how to come out of the that command after you write something? Control C.
Control D.
Control D.
Control plus
Okay.
D.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. Next one is let's say echo command, and I'm just putting a message here. Hello, uh, Lakshmi.
Yeah.
Then I'll say awk mm, just want to replace dollar is equal to enter. Colon print $0. Close with that. Okay. So now what it does actually, the $2 has been replaced with Jitendra. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. It was replaced Lakshmi with Rajitendra.
Okay. Next on etc password file, if I say print say, okay, I'll create a file with the name called test file. Inside the file, I'll just put a, okay, already have written here. Okay. Okay. $1 I'll say here, and I'll save the file. So what I'm going to do, I'm just calling that file, test file, using the awk command. So we can say awk minus capital F and the delimiter as colon minus F, and I'm going to say that file name test file space etc password. So what happened here?
Can you please explain again?
So what I've done here, I just created a
Apparent.
file, one test file,
Okay.
and inside the test file, I edited this line, like opening the flower brace, and inside I said print $1, and the middle of that $1 and $6, I just put the message as home at. Okay,
Okay.
I saved this file.
Okay. Save this file.
I ran the command awk minus F, and here is the delimiter as colon minus F, and I defined that file name which I created earlier, right? Test file. That file I have defined here. Minus F is for file, and I set a file name called etc password file. So what it does basically?
Can you please enter?
Okay, it is reading the text file. Okay, it is passing the argument, command mentioned in the text file.
So let me open the test file.
Print $1. Okay, it is using the username home at $6. Okay, got it.
Yeah, tell me what it does.
So it is our command is capturing the, it is printing the $1. $1 is a username, and it is now just typing the at home. Okay, at home at, and it is printing the home also for that user. Home, it is while reading the etc password. So actually, it is passing. It is only printing two two columns, $1 and $6 from the etc password by reading the text file, test file.
Okay. Yeah. So it printed only two lines. One is $1 and $6, and the middle of these two lines, it will you can see there is a message for
It is
home at.
printing the home address.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is just echoing here.
correct. So the first
But
field
it was
is
reversed, right?
username. Sixth field is a user home directory. That is what you can see here. So then
Yeah,
there is a
yeah, yeah.
username, and home came the middle home at you can see here. And the sixth field is the home directory of the user. You can see that slash home slash Jitendra. Is that clear, Lakshmi?
Yeah, seems clear.
Not clear? Lakshmi?
Yeah. Can you please open that? It is
Yeah, I'll do one thing. I'll just make more clear using what I'll do. I'll just say tail minus f, and I'll just say 3 lines from etc passwd file, and I'll just create a
yeah,
file here, passwd test file. Sorry, tail f. No,
Tail minus 10. Yeah, tail F minus 3.
tail minus.
Minus 10.
Okay,
Last line.
sorry.
Tail minus 7.
Oh,
Tail
minus
minus
f.
10.
Yeah, yeah, minus 3. So when I open the file, cast the passwd test file, you can see that that file has 3 usernames, right?
Yeah,
One is
yeah, yeah.
Kailash Jitendra. So now what I'll do here, I'll just use the command awk instead of etc passwd file. I'll just use passwd. See the difference. So when we open the file, there will be 7 fields. One is first is Prahalad, password pointer, user ID, group ID, the command field, home directory of the user, bin bash. So here I use the command awk minus capital F, a colon as a delimiter, minus F, and the test file. So the test file contains the $print1 home at $6. $1 is this one, the usernames Kailash Jitendra. $6 is this field slash home Prahlad slash home Kailash slash home Jitendra. So we are
Yeah,
in the test file, we are saying that print $1 and $6, and in between these 2 lines just add this home at, right? So you can see here when we ran this command, Prahlad home without space, this home came, home at, and the 7th field came slash home slash Prahlad. For the Kailash also same, Kailash home at slash home, his home directory. Same way Jitendra home at slash home Jitendra. You understood? Else instead of home at will
yes.
say something else.
yeah. Just put the gap also in the double quotes,
I'll see the
so
star
that
here.
yeah. Please put gap also
Yeah.
after colon, so that yeah.
Lakshmi, did you get it? Did you understand?
Yes, yes, I got it. Can you run the command like the previous command homemade?
Which command?
Oh, homemade with the AWK using the test file.
This one, right?
Yeah, yeah. Can you run it?
Can you remove the space? I mean, star, and can you put the format?
Okay, instead of star, I have to give home at, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
Please give a blank space also
Yeah. Okay, okay. Let him run.
in double quotes. In double quote, please give blank space as well. Anju, can you hear me?
Yeah, Jitendra.
Yeah, please open the file, open the test file.
Ah,
Yeah, that's okay. Let me complete.
Yeah, so yeah, please
you want
give blank space here. Yeah,
again?
after 8 also. Yeah, after 8 also. After 8 also, please give blank space. Yeah.
Okay, it's very clear.
Okay. Okay. Next, again, I'll create another file, test file. I'll say test file one.
Mhm.
Here inside, I'll say opening the bracket, text is equal to $1. Same way, home at $6. Print text, close it, saving the files. And I'll say awk
No, no.
minus
Give
f.
dollar text.
Yeah,
Give dollar text. It will print if you give the text itself.
$10.
Dollar text. You should give dollar. You have defined the variable, right? And if you want to print that, you should give dollar, right? So define the variable text. And while printing, you should
Yeah, not required,
print with the dollar, right?
not required. Lakshmi.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's the awk command syntax only. So we no need to tell the dollar. It will work.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can say awk minus f colon minus f and the file name test file one. We say the past already test file. So what it does actually. So here
Okay.
we have defined in a variable like text equal to, and we have defined a variable and we have just printing that using a print command, print and the that variable name. So it does the same thing, but only thing we have passing a variable and we are passing that one into a variable and we are just printing that variable. So here we now need to say $txt because it's a awk syntax. We now need to use a dollar here.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, next I'll say awk. There is an option called begin. Print report title. Okay. So this basically when you use with a file, like you can remove this code and say enter and open the bracket and say print $0, close a flower brace and the close a bracket, sorry, with the single quote, and say we had a file called my file, right? So when you say enter, you can see that the report title came on the top of that file, right? We had a file called my file already, right? The beginning we created with this content, first line, second line, third line, fourth line. And what I've done here, awk begin, I said, and I said print report title, and without colon, without the single quote, I just enter. So below it last for the file name. We have to pass the file name, and we have to say print $0 and the file name. So you will be getting like the report title will come on the top of the file output.
Got it. Okay. This is just like a heading, right?
Yeah, it is like a heading.
Okay.
Even we can do the same thing for the end also.
And so suppose I want to, I have a question here, Anju. So in our file, we have two columns, first and line, right? Let us assume that these are two columns. So can I add two headings, one for first and second is for line? Okay, I think we can do, yes.
I think it's
We can
possible.
put
We'll see
colon,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll just learn one by one. We'll see that.
Okay.
Okay. So next I'll say awk. Same thing begin. And I'll say print I'll put a message something the file and then and colon. Okay, not remove the colon, then enter, then say print $0, say enter again. Then we can say the end, where you want the end. We can say print, and you can put the message here, like file end or something like that. And at the last, you can say the file name. I'll say my file. So you can see that.
Okay.
Yeah, the file content came the first, right? And after the file content, like first line, second line, third line, the fourth line, it's displayed with the file end.
Okay.
Is that clear, Lakshmi?
Yeah, it's absolutely, yeah, it's very clear.
Yes, clear.
I'll write another file, kind of a script I'll write, then we can use with the awk command. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just create a file called my script, and inside I'll just say, okay, already I have a script here. You can see here the print I've created with the begin and open the brace, and inside I said print user and their corresponding home, and the second line I said the print username slash t and home path, And again, I have one more print command with that just underscore underscore and slash t, and again underscore underscore. And fs is a field separator, and here I given a space. Okay, let's run this command, then we'll come to know the output. So what I'll do here, I'll just say awk -f my script, and I'll say password ready. Yes. Yeah. Let me open the my script. So it displayed the first line, like print user their corresponding home here. You can see here, and it print user name and the home path here, right? But and it selected this fs equal to colon. We are saying that the file delimiter as colon here. After that, we can say the $1 space and $6. So two fields you can see here. One is Prahlad. The first field is the username, and they had given a space here with the slash t, and the sixth field is the home directory of that user. And at last it says end, print the end. That you can see. So that one it displayed at the end of that. So this you can see here, right? That is a we haven't given the proper uh, C over there inside the script. Like it be not should not be that slash. It should be forward slash.
Okay. Okay, so can you please, Anju, can you please explain again? This one, the begin user and their corresponding address. This is the heading, first time.
Yeah,
Second is for two heading instead of print, you're
two
just
heading.
printing, okay.
And
After
in
that, when we are
three
putting a
headings,
line
that is
with the blank space.
underscore. Okay, so three commands for just printing at the beginning.
Yes, got it. These are, FS is for, this is the delimiter, right? FS.
Delimiter, yeah. Colon is the delimiter.
Okay, so this is the delimiter. So after that, you are printing $1/T$6. Is it the syntax or where you are calling the delimiter FS? This is syntax, right, for this one? Delimiter FS equal to colon.
It's a syntax of this awk command.
Okay, FS is okay. Print $6 and so and can you please execute it now? Can you please execute again? Okay, awk -f script and password file. Okay, FS is a delimiter. Okay.
Clear,
Yeah.
Lakshmi?
Yeah, it's clear.
So there are many options like fs. I'll write it down here so that you can understand. Now let's show you the example of OFS. So I'll say awk begin fs is equal to, I'll say colon and we need to say semicolon, put separator between OFS and FS is equal to, I'm just replacing the colon to like hyphen, then close the bracket, then we can say again print. I'm going to print the field $1 with the comma. We can say another field $6, comma $7. Close the bracket, close the colon, and you can see the file name. You can see that 3 fields are displayed. Instead of colon, we have replaced with hyphen.
Okay.
Jitendra, you understood?
Yeah, so office is just for the replacement, right? We are replacing colon with the hyphen, right?
Yeah.
Replacing and
OFS
printing.
is the output separator.
Okay.
This is field separator. This is output. What we are saying will given as output, and it will replace it.
Okay. 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 Output field separator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So next I'll create a file like a test file. Can I clear the screen, or you're taking a note of it?
Yeah, please clear the screen.
Okay. Here I'll say, okay, I'll say test file 3 or 2. Here I'll say 1, 2, 3, 5.96521. I given some number here. Again 9, 7, 2, 8 dot some number 3, 5, some number 3, 5, again a dot or something, 1, 8. Okay. So totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 3 lines. Let's save the file, and we are going to use another option here. Let me write it down here. Field width uses for the field width. So let me show you an example of that, then you'll understand about that. So I'll say awk begin with equal to,
That is begin. B.
oh sorry, field VHS field width is equal to, we say, we have to give with space 3, I'll say 4, and I'll say 3. Okay, close the bracket with the flower brace, open the bracket again, say print $1 space $2 space $3. Okay, we have to provide space $2 $3 colon and space test file 2. Okay, there is a syntax error because of I did not give the I have to start with colon here. Yeah. So what this is a file, right? Test file 2. What it does actually? Just can you explain me?
It is beginning field with. So it is separating the field. Column 1 is, it is assuming first character it is putting in the column 1, and then again it is putting next 4 character in the column 2, and then after that it is putting next 3 character into the column 3. So actually it is formatting it is reading the file and formatting based on the format we passed actually, so, and putting in the columns.
Actually, it's that clear?
Thing is, you have given the field width as 343,
so
and in the middle field it should be 4 parameters. Right? Yeah, and a dot also considered as a parameter here. So it was 4 parameters, and it's splitted according to the dimensions 3, 4, 3. In first column, 3 parameters three letters should be there. In second column, 4 letters should be there, and third column 3 letters should be there. And dot also considered as a parameter here.
Yeah. So it says print 1, print 2, print 3.
Print 3.
It's the first field, second field, print the third field. So each field they're given so many numbers, the range.
Correct.
First 3, second should be 4, the third field should be 3. So this is the use of begin with field widths. So okay, that is another option, field widths. And there is another option I'll explain you, RS.
So can we put, so and so we can put separator also, right, here instead of blank space between.
Separator in the sense like
Suppose I want to put column actually between 1 2 3 colon 5.96 colon 521.
yeah, then we can use OIF option, I guess. OIF.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we can try with OIF equal to.
Yeah. Thanks. It is good to know. Yeah.
Yeah. But everywhere that came right.
Yeah.
Wherever
Thanks,
the
Sanjay.
space filled with hyphen.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Next one is RS. It says specifies the record separator. Okay, I'll show you the example of that. I'll create a file with an address of a person. 3 fields I'll just create. So inside I'll say Jitendra. Okay, and I'll say some number like 123 High Street, some phone number I'll give. Again, another person, Lakshmi. Say awk begin fs is equal to, I'll say /n then colon rs is equal to space, close the bracket, again open the bracket, same thing, print $1 comma $3, close it, and the address. Oh, there is a spelling mistake.
Okay, begin field separator. So, Anju, field separator /n means it is a blank space.
What
What
did
is
you
slash
say?
n? What is /n in the
Yeah.
FS?
Now you can see, right?
Yeah.
/n is
For
for
the
the
next,
new
we
line.
will read the next line.
Next line. Yeah.
Just a minute. So, begin FS.
So we are just
Can you?
made all the lines in a single, right? So not one the first line and the second, the third line. When if I say 2 here, it will list. Yeah. We can say comma 3 also.
Okay, just now. Begin /n. Okay.
Yeah.
/n means it is putting
Yeah.
everything in a single line.
Correct. /n is actually a new line.
Okay, so it is reading the file. It is assuming that address is the entire. Just a minute. So, begin.
No, when you open the file
Mhm.
address, you can see that there are two fields. This is the first line, second line, third line.
Yeah.
This they consider as a one because of space here. That is what they used here.
Okay.
R is equal to space. Double quote here, right?
Okay. 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 Okay.
They consider us two fields here. First is Jitendra
Okay.
address. Second is Lakshmi's
So
address.
what is RS? Okay. What is RS? RS means?
The record separator.
Okay. Record separator. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Then
So one more thing. Okay.
yeah.
So can you please remove space between recording the file address and execute
Yeah. Then it will be like considered as a one.
between Lux? Yeah, one file. Yeah. 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 Okay. So
So we can say comma 4.
okay. Got it.
Got it.
Got it. Got it. fs slash installation one file. Got it.
Okay. Can we continue the class after some time because I need to go one place urgently. Then I'll be back.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So,
And make
so
sure that this session is will work after you start the session also. I mean this URL.
What, Lakshmi?
I'm requesting you make sure that this URL will gonna work for the next session also.
Lakshmi, I could not hear you. Can you tell me, Jitendra, what Lakshmi said?
yeah,
Hello.
Lakshmi is saying that please make sure that we have this meeting active actually.
Okay,
Otherwise,
okay,
we have
okay.
to. Yeah.
So
So,
when we can join after? We will join at 2
I
o'clock.
think Andu, I'm saying that
okay,
it may
then
not work
it is
out.
fine. Then we have to check with them again, right? So,
Let me check with him right now. Okay.
yeah, Lakshmi, your voice is breaking actually. So, your voice is breaking, Lakshmi.
No, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yes.
I'm I'm saying that make sure that this URL is going to work in the next session also. I think so. This
That,
URL will not work in next session. That's the problem.
yeah.
Yeah, they need to generate the new one again.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lakshmi, I think we should generate the new. This meeting is getting recorded, right? So if we continue with this meeting, then unnecessary the
No,
meeting
no, it cannot work.
recording will be very large. So I think we should ask them to provide us
Yeah,
new
yeah.
another URL for the next
So,
session.
please, can you do this from your end because they will
We
listen to
can
you.
schedule at 2 o'clock. Send an email.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can
so
schedule
Anju,
at 2
Anju, can
o'clock.
you please ask them to schedule new meeting?
I said them.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. Yeah.
He said okay.
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 At
Okay,
what
that is
time?
fine. Yeah.
Hello.
2 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, 2 5 is absolutely fine.
I, so Anju, 2 p.m. is okay, right? 2 to 4.
Fine.
Okay.
Anju. Okay, then it is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay then.
So Anju, please call them again so that we have
Sure.
the
I'll call.
another
Yeah.
URL. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Anju.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, bye bye.